Hello and welcome back to this video tutorial series on using the Spaza commerce platform for your online store. In this episode, we will be going through the product section, which is basically on how to add, update, remove, and feature products on your online store. So if you haven't done so yet, just sign into your online store by going to www.spaza.co. And if you haven't created an online store yet, please check out one of our previous videos on how to do that. It's really, really simple, and after that, you'll be caught up in no time. Once you've signed in and selected your store, in my case, Brilliant Guitars, you should then see your store dashboard. Whenever we want to add, update, remove, or feature any products on the store, all you need to do is just go to the products link here under products and orders section. So I'm just going to go click on that right now, and then you'll see straight away we don't have any products, so obviously we're going to add our first product here. If we did have products listed on the store, which you'll see in a moment, this section would obviously disappear, and you can always then use the button at the top right to add a new product. But because we don't have any yet, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this add my first product button, and here we are on the add a new product page. Much like when we created our store, you'll notice that this is obviously a very, very simple step. Once again, all we need to do is just provide one piece of information, which in this case is just a product name. And because my store is all about guitars, I'm obviously going to add some guitars for people to look at. So the first product I actually want to add, and just giving it a name, is actually just an Ibanez guitar. I'm just going to call it Ibanez RX. This is something that I can change later, so I'm just going to give it that name for now. And then underneath that, you'll see a product type dropdown, which you can then click to select either a regular product or a downloadable product. Now, because my store is a store that stocks tangible products, i.e. things that you can touch and see in real life, I'm just going to select regular product here. If, however, you are selling digitally based products, so for example, PDFs or audio files, or anything that can be downloaded in a digital format, you can actually choose downloadable products, and that will actually then create a digital product for you to sell in exactly the same way as a regular, more tangible product. Now, because my guitars are actually real products that you can deliver and see, I'm just going to choose regular product here, and then I'm going to click on create product. Okay, great. And here we are at the main page for the editing of this product that we've just created. So you'll see this page straight after you click create product. And immediately, I'm sure you'll notice on the left-hand side here, a few sections that we can edit. So we've got the basic details, the pricing and variations, the product images. We will upload the images for this particular product, and then any shipping details that pertain to this product as well. Just a heads up, this shipping details section, I won't go into too much detail at the moment, because we will be covering these details when we go through the main shipping rules video. But not to worry, we will get to that, so just hang tight. If you do want to skip ahead, please go to the shipping section and everything will be in there for you. So for the rest of this video, we're just going to be focusing on the three main sections of this page, which is just going to be the basic details, the pricing and variations, and the product images. So if you haven't selected the basic details yet, just click on that. You should see these fields over here. And just to go over them really quickly, we've got the product name, caption, description, then the collection that this product is then going to be categorized under, and then any tags that we might want to add to this product. So let's just go through this. In detail. So the product name, obviously very straightforward. It's just the Ibanez RX guitar. The caption is now just a short descriptive text that we can add for our product. So just as an example, I'm just going to add here, this is an amazing guitar. I'll also be demonstrating where this text does come out in the front end of your store as well, so don't worry, we can just leave that like that for now. When it comes to the description, this is obviously a longer description for the product, and we can actually just add a bit more detail in here. As I haven't written a specific description yet, I'm just going to use a fake text generation system just to create some sample text in here. And this is, for anyone who does know about lorem ipsum, this is actually just the standard placeholder text that you can see in any system that actually hasn't got any content yet. So I'm just going to go through to lipsum.com. Don't worry too much about the system. It's not really necessary. I'm just using it to create some placeholder text for my product. And I'm just going to copy out a bunch of this nonsense text and just paste it into my description field. So there you go. You can actually see that I've added a lot of description text that'll do us quite nicely. And we'll definitely show you how and where this does appear on the front end. So that's good for now. Then under collection, this is the categorization of your product. So if you're thinking, okay, well, Chris, you're adding a guitar here, what collection would make sense? Well, maybe we could add this under electric guitars or just guitars, but that would be pretty generic. So in my case, and using this collection as a main grouping for this particular product, I'm actually just going to add this to an electric guitars collection. So again, not to worry, all of this information can actually be updated later. So let's just look at the collection really quick. And as we haven't added any collections yet, I've just got an option here to add a new collection or leave it unclassified. So let's just say add a new collection, and I'm just going to give it a name of electric guitars. And again, I will be demonstrating where and how this does appear on your store. We're almost done on this section, which is great. The final section is just the tags. This will be, I guess you could call it like a subcategorization of your product. And this is also just to help users find similar products that maybe have the same tag. So for example, I might have electric guitars and I might have acoustic guitars, but both will have a tag of entry level or pro level or beginner guitar or something like that. So anyone who's then looking for beginner guitars will then be presented with both electric and acoustic. So this might sound a bit confusing right now, but it's all going to become clear once we add a couple of more products. So just as an example for now, let's just add the tags of beginner, because this is a beginner guitar, and you can see there we can actually separate tags with commas. So if I just type beginner and then push a comma, you'll see that tag gets added automatically. Because this is an electric guitar, I think maybe users would like to then see all other electric guitars or guitars that have been tagged with the tag electric. So let's just do that, and then let's try think of a third tag really quickly. Maybe this guitar is actually, because it's an entry level and beginner guitar, we could actually say it's a cheap guitar. So let's just add as an example the keyword cheap. So it's, or actually, you know what, that's actually a pretty bad one. Let's add affordable. That seems to sound a bit better. So let's just add affordable, hit the comma, and there we go. So we've actually got 3 tags for our product. We've added a name, we've got a caption, we've added a description, created a collection for it, and added a tag on there. So that looks pretty good to me. Let's move on to the next section, which is pricing and variations. Now, one question I do get asked quite often is, well, Chris, that's really cool, but how do I add in, say, for example, multiple variations of a t-shirt, where if I'm selling t-shirts, they come in different sizes as well as different colors. How would I add in both size and color to this variations box? I mean, there's only one. Now, how could I add in both? Well, that's actually pretty easy to answer as well. It just requires a different way of thinking about your products, where in the simplified variation system in Spaza, you would then either choose to use color as your variation, or you would choose to use size as your variation. If you decide to use size as your variation, for one example, then you would need to come in and add a separate product for every color that you stock. And then once you've added in each separate different color t-shirt, then you'd come in and add size as your variation. Alternatively, if you decide to use color as your variation, then you'd add a separate product for every size of t-shirt that you had. So just to explore this example a bit further, I actually have a notepad open right here with our t-shirt example that I've just talked about right now. And let's just say in our t-shirt example, we have both size and color as our variations. You can see straight away, well, size and color, we have 2 different variations. How do I add in both into one text box? Well, the short answer is you don't. You would have to then choose either size or color as the variation that you'd like to use there. So let's just say, for example, we want to use size as our variation. So that would mean we'd come into the multiple variation section here, and we'd fill in size as our variation, and then every time we clicked add variation, we could then add the different variations, so small, medium, large, extra large, however that would look to you. And then in our products that we add, well, in this example, it's my Ibanez RX, but we would need to add in 4 different products for each of our colors. So this might look something like a green shirt, a blue shirt. We then have, say for example, an orange shirt, and then finally a white shirt. Let's just do that as our 4 different examples. So these would then become the 4 products that we would need to add. So I've added the Ibanez RX. So maybe in this example, if we were selling t-shirts, I would say, okay, well, this is now my green shirt. I'd then go and add in the different size variations for my green shirt. Then later, once I'd added in my blue shirt as a separate product, this would obviously then read blue shirt. I would then come in again, add in a variation then for my blue shirt, and so on. So that's how you would then add in your multiple variations for your, in this case, a t-shirt range that had both size and color. So let's actually take this example a bit further. Let's pretend that this Ibanez guitar actually does come in 2 different versions and a couple of different colors, just so we can expand this a bit further. So let's just say maybe we have 2 different versions of this guitar. Maybe there's a 6-string version and a 7-string version, and both of those versions come in their own colors. So let's just add in a bit more detail here then, and we'll just call this the 6-string edition. So we can obviously just differentiate it between the 6 and 7-string edition. And then I'm going to go through to pricing and variations, select multiple variations, and now I want to add in the colors as my variation. So I'll then just go fill in color as my variation name, and after that all I have to do is just click add variation to add them. So you'll see a modal will then pop up for you to then add in your different variations. So again, very straightforward. We just need to give it a name, any available stock that we have for this variation, and then obviously the price. So I think this 6-string version will come in a white version of it. Let's just say I've got 10 guitars available and they are 4,000 Rand each. So I'll just fill those in, click add variation, and you'll see straight away underneath my color variations, I've got white with 10 units available at 4,000 Rand each. This time, let's pretend there's a green version of this guitar, and let's say, let's actually leave this blank just because I've actually got unlimited stock of this, but these sell for, say, 5,000 Rand each. So there we go. We can actually then see that we have 2 different variations for our 6-string version, both white and green. White, we only have 10 units available. Green, there's unlimited stock, and then you can see obviously the differentiation in price. Now, normally you would continue to then add product images at this stage or change the shipping details, but now because I want to show you the difference in the 2 different products that we want to add, both the 6-string and the 7-string versions, I'm just going to save my product now by just clicking save at the bottom. You can do that either from basic details or pricing and variation. It doesn't really matter which section you're in. So I'm just going to click save, and then you'll see straight away we come back to the main product section, this link on the left hand side. So I have my 6-string edition. If I want to edit this, I can just click on it, and you'll see we'll be taken right back to the product that we were working on with our collection and our tags all ready to go. And if we go to the pricing and variations, you'll see that it's been saved for us. So that's our 6-string edition. I'm just going to click on products again on the left, and I actually want to add in the 7-string edition. So what I'm going to do now from the products page, if you just click on products on the left, you'll see there's a green button here that says add new products. So I'm just going to click that, and let's just add in this Ibanez 7-string RX so that we can see the different versions coming up. So we've got the Ibanez 7-string edition. That's good. It's also a regular product. Let's click create again. Fantastic. We can see it's over there. Let's add in a caption for this quick. Another amazing guitar. We'll just go and copy our placeholder text again, just because I didn't feel like writing an entire description for it. There we go. That looks like a good description. Inside our collection, you'll now see that electric guitars is ready and waiting for us to use. So I'm just going to choose that one. And just to help us pre-fill our tags, if I start adding in tags that we've already used, you'll see, as an example, if I just hit the letter E, you'll see that all the tags we've already added are also ready for us to use. So this is fantastic. So under this one, I also want to choose beginner. Let's just hit comma there. Then I'll also want to use electric. So hit comma again to add that. And then just as another pre-fill affordable, let's just use that one as well. And there we go. We've added our tags. Really straightforward. Let's go over to the pricing and variations for the 7-string edition now. As we did with the 6-string edition, I'm just going to click multiple variations. I'm going to add in color as my variation. And this one is going to come in silver. Available stock, I have 12 of these guitars. The 7-string edition sells for 5,500 Rand in silver. Let's add that variation. And to add a second color to this, what color should we add? Should we add red? I think that's good. The 7-string edition can come in red, and we've got 25 of these available, and they sell for 7,500 Rand each. Let's just say that as an example. Okay, there we go. So we've added multiple variations for our 7-string edition. As you can see there, so I'm just going to hit save, and that will take us back to our main product page. So this also has been quite a chunk of information to take in, especially if you're new to the platform. What I do just want to make sure is a takeaway from this video is that you've seen how to differentiate your variations across their multiple options as well. So if we had, in this case, just to sum up, 2 different RX guitars that also then came in 2 different colors, you can see then we've actually just added them in separately as 2 different products. Then within the 6-string edition, we can then see, if we just click on it and we go to pricing and variations, you'll see there the different color variations there. And as you saw, let's just go back to the products main page by clicking on the left. Under our 7-string edition, we click on that and we go to pricing and variations. You'll see we've added the different colors in there. So looking at all of our products, that is how you would then navigate the different variations, given multiple factors that then govern these variations. So I really hope that makes sense. But if it doesn't, please just add in some comments at the bottom of this video, and I will do my best to help you out. So for the rest of this video, I can promise you it's not going to get any more complicated than that. So if you manage to wrap your head around the simple variation system that works in the Spaza platform, then that's fantastic. All that's left for us to do now is just add images to our products, set them as featured or not featured, and then we can actually preview them in our store, which is really great. So just to edit the products that we've already added, just make sure you're obviously on the product section. You just click on products on the left. Then to edit any of the products that you've added, you can actually just click on the product itself or on the little pencil icon button on the right hand side. So I'm just going to actually click on that, and you'll be taken back to the edit product screen, which you're already familiar with. So to add images to our products, you guessed it, we're just going to be clicking on product images. So let's go through to that, and you'll see again a very simple interface. All you have to do is just click upload an image, and we can just add the images to our product that we have to upload. So you will just see there really quick, please upload images that are at least 800 pixels wide. This is just to ensure that your products always look good, no matter what device your customers might be browsing your store on. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on upload an image. I actually do have some images prepared. So you'll see here in the products, I've actually got the Ibanez RX and another product that I'm going to add in a moment. So if I just go here, you'll see I've actually just got some images prepared. So I'm just going to choose one of the images. I'm just going to say open, and you'll see there our image actually gets uploaded and added just like that. If you want to add more images, you just click it again. Let's choose the second one, and then let's just upload the third one right there. And you can see there we go. All 3 images have been updated or uploaded and added to our product. So once we're done with that, I'm actually just going to hit save again so that we can then just make sure this product is saved. And now you'll see the images start coming up on the main products page. Let's add some more images to the Ibanez RX 7-string edition. So exactly the same as we did in for the 6-string edition. I'm just going to click on this product itself, go through to the edit page, click on the product images section, click upload an image, and then I'm just going to go through and add these images to this product as well. I realize these images are the same. I didn't source specifically 7-string guitar images for this one, unfortunately, but you get the idea. So there we go. I've uploaded these 3. Maybe let's just take out this one over there. I'll just click on remove if you ever want to remove an image. Are you sure you want to remove it? Yes, please. And you can see it disappears. So let's just save that. And now, obviously, because we have the same image on both, you'll see the same image come through there. So let's actually remove that one from the 6-string edition. So once again, once you're on the product section, just click on the product itself. We'll go to products and images. I want to remove this one from the 6-string edition, so I'll just click remove. Are you sure? Yes, please. I'm going to hit save, and now you'll see that at least we have some differentiation in the images between these 2 guitars. And that's it. Our images are successfully added to our products. So I think it's time that we go and look at our products on our store. What do you think? So very, very easy. As I'm sure you remember from a previous video, all you need to do is just click on visit your store here again on the left hand side, control panel navigation drawer. Once we do that, we will be taken through to a separate window showing us our live store that our users will actually be seeing. And now you can see under latest products, we've actually got the 7-string edition and the 6-string edition both added there with their relevant pricing as well, which is really, really great. You can also access these by clicking on products at the top. Then you'll see your products coming through there under the all products section. We haven't added any, oh no, we did add the collections, that's right. So now you can see our electric guitars collection is also coming through. So if we click that, because they both belong to this collection, they'll also be coming through there as well. So that's pretty exciting. Now if we actually go through to the details on this product, if I actually click on it, here comes all the information that we've actually added on our product, which is awesome. So you can see there, there's our description that we've added, the 2 images for our product that we've added here as well. We can actually swipe across them just to see them like that. Our tags are coming through: beginner, electric, affordable, amazing. We can actually click on those to see other tag products in that range. There's our starting price sitting there, because remember, on our multiple variations we have 2 different prices. So obviously this is starting from 4,000 Rand, because you'll see there the white guitar is 4,000 Rand for the 6-string edition and the green one is 5,000 Rand, if you remember. And there's our caption coming through as well. So this looks good. This is great. I'm not going to demo adding this to the cart just yet. This is going to come in a later video. I just wanted to show you that the products were obviously coming through to your store straight after adding them, which is really awesome. So I actually just clicked on the title at the top to go back to the main page, and there you go. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, because we've added a collection now, you'll see that the collection section is also starting to be updated, which is amazing. So there we go. That was just adding 2 products, and already a lot of changes actually happened to our front end store, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to close this off. We're going to go back to the back end section and just wrap up the final piece of this video, which is just setting up products to featured. Now, this is a section that's actually very, very straightforward to understand. If you're in your admin control panel and you're in the product section, by just clicking on products on the left, any product that you'd like to feature, all you need to do is just click the set to featured button. So let's say I'd like to feature the 7-string edition guitar. I'll just click set to featured, and you'll see straight away it's now actually set to featured. Now, what does this actually mean? Well, when you click visit your store again, or any of your customers visit your store, which I'll actually do now, so let me just click that again, you'll then see that this section over here that used to be called latest products has now been updated to featured products. So any products that you'd like to feature on your homepage, you can actually just then set to featured over here. Just to show you how dynamic this actually is, you'll see there, this is the 7-string edition, which we set to featured. If I just go back to the admin panel really quick, I will now unfeature the 7-string edition by just clicking on this green button, and then set the 6-string edition to featured by clicking on set to featured. You'll then see we've effectively just switched the featured products around. If I then go back to my store's main page and I just click refresh, you'll then see that underneath the featured product section, we now have our 6-string addition. So that's a really, really easy way to update any featured products that you'd like your users to see immediately when hitting your homepage. It's very, very effective. And if you don't want to feature anything, that's actually great. As you saw, if everything is then just set to unfeatured and I just refresh my homepage, it's just going to list your latest products there for you. So very, very simple to understand, very effective as well for anyone hitting your homepage. And that pretty much wraps up this video in this tutorial series. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned, if you have any questions, I know this was a bit of a long section, but a very, very important section, obviously. Please do leave your questions and comments in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.